This is exactly the same kind of malarkey that I had to deal with when I ran for governor in California. Remember this right here? This is a radio host who said she did receive prepared questions from the White House for what to ask him during their radio interview. The White House got mad about this and said, no, it wasn't the White House, it was a campaign aide, as they're freaking out trying to control the damage that, oh my gosh, a politician sent in prepared questions. But here's the real crux of the problem. The person who just told the truth, a hardworking American radio host, the lady on the right, just got fired because she embarrassed the Biden administration. Folks, this is not a Democrat or Republican issue. This is how politics work here. When I ran for governor in California, I was told by media folks off camera and off mic that as much as they would love to ask me certain questions, to talk to me more about my campaign or air my campaign more, they would end up getting an angry phone call from the Newsom administration, and they would get ejected from events if they ended up covering me any more than they already had. The existing political elite control the media, because think about it, they have access to the events. In fact, I was doing an interview with one media station in San Francisco inside of a Biden event that I just walked into. Wasn't hiding who I was. I just walked in. They let me in. I'm standing there in the back of the room giving an interview. They kicked me and the reporter and the camera person out of the event. That station did not get to cover the event because they're like, how dare you give airtime to our competitor? You're out of the event. Now, all of a sudden, all the other stations get to cover the incumbent, but the station that wanted to cover the truth, another perspective, does not. That's how the media operates in America. That's why it's so critical that we have independent voices. And that's why I sued CNN to prevent their potential censorship of the presidential debate. Now, respect to CNN. I can't believe I'm saying that, but respect to CNN. They did the right thing. They didn't take down anyone's videos. But this person on the right has just been fired, and I'm going to show you first the quote in case you didn't see it. Listen to what got her fired.
Were those questions given to you by the White House, or did you have, or the campaign, or did you have to submit questions ahead of this interview?
The questions were sent to me for approval. I approved of them.
Okay, so the White House sent the questions to you ahead of the interview?
Yes.
Okay.
I got several questions, 8 of them, and the 4 that were chosen were the ones that I approved.
Okay. And the reason I ask is not a criticism of either of you. It's just that if the White House is trying now to prove the vim, vigor, acuity of the president, I don't know how they do that by sending questions first before the interview so that the...
Right. Well, don't worry. The White House now promises that will not happen again. In fact, here is the left-leaning New York Times. The Biden campaign said it would not suggest questions for future interviews. But that only comes at the very bottom of a story that says radio host who was fed questions by Biden campaign leaves Philadelphia station. Word said that the interview, that's the station, radio station, said that the interview with President Biden was not up to its standards and that the host had resigned in a mutual decision. That's right, because this radio station, the Philadelphia radio station, who parted ways with that host, probably got an angry phone call from the White House going, we will never do an interview with you again unless you fire that person. How dare you embarrass us like that? Now the radio station goes, oh my gosh, what would we rather have? Another opportunity to interview top Democrats and the president, and then just find another host? Or stay loyal to the person who was just doing their job as a hardworking American? It's disgusting, but that's the way politics works in America, and it's a pisser. We both, Democrats and Republicans, can be pissed off about this. This is disgusting. Questions were sent for me for approval. That's not uncommon. Of course it's not uncommon. I never did when I ran for governor. Maybe that's why I lost. I just don't like... I'd rather be ambushed by a question than try to lie to the public and say I'm prepared for every answer, and I've been, I'm surprised by answers that I already knew were coming. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, this is a pisser, but it's not a surprise. And if it pisses you off, make sure you go to meetkevin.com, learn how to build wealth. We've got a coupon that pricing will go up this Friday. Coupon expires. We're calling it Rate Cut CPI. That's because it's going to be a big deal this week as to whether or not we're going to get a rate cut. We've got an in-person Mastermind link up here. That's a high ticket item, but these more normal items right here with course member live streams, trade alerts in the stock groups, 0 to millionaire, productivity, how does Kevin get done so much, do-it-yourself, property management, rental renovations. We got a sales course over here, passive income with YouTube videos, actual financial advice, recorded videos down here. It's sort of a private link down there. Check that out. But anyway, check it out. Thank you so very much for being here. Really appreciate y'all, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, good luck.
Not advertise these things that you told us here. I feel like nobody else knows about this.
We'll try a little advertising and see how it goes.
Congratulations, man. You have done so much. People love you. People look up to you.
Kevin Paffrath there, financial analyst and YouTuber. Meet Kevin. Always great to get your take.
Even though I'm a licensed financial advisor, licensed real estate broker, and becoming a stockbroker, this video is not personalized advice for you. It is not tax, legal, or otherwise personalized advice tailored to you. This video provides generalized perspective, information, and commentary. Any third-party content I show shall not be deemed endorsed by me. This video is not and shall never be deemed reasonably sufficient information for the purposes of evaluating a security or investment decision. Any links or promoted products are either paid affiliations or products or services we may benefit from. I also personally operate an actively managed ETF. I may personally hold or otherwise hold long or short positions in various securities, potentially including those mentioned in this video. However, I have no relationship to any issuer other than HouseHack, nor am I presently acting as a market maker. Make sure if you're considering investing in HouseHack to always read the PPM at househack.com.